You're trying to change your life. But the place you live in is working against you. Maybe you live with family who shout, argue, and complain all day. Maybe your friends clown you for reading, going to the gym, or saying no 2 nights out. Maybe your room is the only space you have, and even there people keep barging in. You try to wake up early, someone tells you you're trying too hard. You try to eat better, they wave junk food in your face. You try to study, they blast TV in the next room. So you start thinking, what's the point? How can I improve when my environment is this trash? And then comes the most dangerous thought of all, I'll fix my life later, when I finally move out, when I get money, when I escape this place. If that's you, this video is for you. Because yes, your environment matters. It can slow you down, it can drain you, it can make everything harder. But it is not powerful enough to completely decide who you become. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do self-improvement in a bad environment. Not in a perfect, ideal world. In the real world, we're going to use 4 levers you still have control over, even when everything around you sucks. Lever 1, your inner environment. Lever 2, your microenvironment. Lever 3, your social environment. Lever 4, your escape plan. If you understand and use these 4, you can start leveling up now, even before your surroundings change. Let's start with your inner environment. This is the one thing nobody can fully touch. Not your parents, not your friends, not your city. Your inner environment is your brain, your beliefs, your focus, and your daily mental diet. You might not be able to control who's shouting in the living room, but you can control what you feed your mind every day. Ask yourself, what do I give my brain in a normal 24 hours? Is it arguments, gossip, drama, pointless scrolling, and low-quality content? Or is it books, long-form videos that teach something, podcasts that stretch your thinking, and moments of silence? Even in a noisy house, you can put in headphones and choose what goes into your mind. Even with toxic people around, you can choose not to replay their words all day in your head. So your first job is simple. Stop letting your environment be your only teacher. Start choosing your mental teachers. Pick a few voices that pull you up, not drag you down. Channels that teach skills. People who talk about discipline, money, health, relationships in a serious way. You cannot always choose what you hear, but you can choose what you listen to. Now lever 2, your microenvironment. You may not control your whole house, but you control a few square meters. Your bed, your desk, your phone screen, your bag. The little spaces you carry with you. Most people underestimate how powerful these microenvironments are. You can't redesign your entire home, but you can redesign the first thing you see when you wake up, and the last thing you see before you sleep. You can't silence everyone, but you can make your phone less of a weapon against you. Here's what I mean. Start with your room, or even just one corner of your room. Clear the trash. Put away things you know, trigger old habits. Create a small, clean work zone where your brain knows, when I sit here, I'm not scrolling, I'm working. Next, attack your phone. Your phone is a portable environment. Right now, it might be more toxic than your house. Move your most dangerous apps off the home screen. Turn off non-essential notifications. Make the first screen of your phone boring on purpose. Notes, calendar, reading app, maybe your to-do list. You're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to make the bad decisions slightly harder and the good decisions slightly easier. Small changes in your microenvironment stack up. A clear desk makes it easier to start studying. A phone without instant dopamine on the first page makes it easier to stay focused. A notebook and pen always visible makes it easier to journal instead of doom scroll. You can't control everything, but you can control a few meters. Start there. Now lever 3, your social environment. This is the one that hurts the most. You're trying to improve. Your friends still want to stay exactly the same. Your family might be stuck in the past, stuck in their own pain. When you start changing, you break the script. You make people uncomfortable. You become a mirror that shows them what they're not doing, so they joke. They say, you've changed. They call you cringe, or try hard, or wannabe entrepreneur. You feel alone in your own life. Here's the truth. You may not be able to replace your entire social circle overnight, but you also don't have to let every single person have the same access to you. There are 3 levels of people in your life. People who pull you down. People who keep you the same. People who pull you up. In a bad environment, you might not have many people who pull you up yet. That's okay. Your first move is not to magically find new best friends. Your first move is to quietly reduce the power of the people who pull you down. You don't need a dramatic speech. You don't need to announce, I'm cutting you off. You just need to change your patterns. Less time in pointless group chats. Less time hanging out just to kill time. Less responding instantly to every message. More boundaries. More, I'm busy right now. I'll catch you later. Instead of trying to convince everyone to change with you, accept that some people are not ready. And that's not your job. Your job is to protect your path. At the same time, slowly add people who pull you up, even if you only know them online at first. Comment sections of serious videos. Communities around self-improvement. coding, design, fitness, business, online mentors you never meet in real life, but learn from daily. Eventually you'll start to see people in real life too. At the gym, in classes, at events, in workspaces. You don't need 20 new friends. You need a few people in your life who think like the future you, so you remember you're not crazy for wanting more. Now lever 4, your escape plan. This is the part almost nobody handles correctly. Some people use their environment as an excuse forever. I can't do anything until I get out of this house, this city, this country. Others fantasize about escape with no plan. They dream about moving out, traveling, disappearing. With no skills, no money, no preparation. Both paths lead to the same place. Stuck, angry, and resentful. You need something different. You need a grounded escape plan. An escape plan is not running away tomorrow. It's building the skills, money, and options that let you leave this environment safely and on your terms. Ask yourself 3 questions. 1. What skill am I building that the market actually pays for? Coding, design, sales, writing, editing, a trade. Something specific. 2. How am I going to make my first real money from it? Not one day, but what can I sell or do in the next 3 to 6 months, even if it's small? 3. What does escaping this environment actually look like in numbers? How much would rent cost? How much would food cost? How much do I need saved before I move? Write it down. Not to pressure yourself, but to turn someday into a path. Then, every day, or at least every week, touch your escape plan. Do one thing to move it forward. 1 hour of skill practice. 1 application sent. 1 client reached out to. 1 small amount of money saved. You stop being just a victim of your environment. You become an architect of your way out. Your environment may be trash, but your plan doesn't have to be. Now, let's be honest about the emotional side. Doing self-improvement in a good environment is hard. Doing it in a toxic environment is harder. You will feel lonely. You will feel misunderstood. You will feel like nobody around you gets it. But remember this. The version of you that learns to stay disciplined in a messy, noisy, unsupportive place will be terrifyingly strong when you finally move into a better environment. If you can build habits in chaos, you will fly in peace. So here's what I want you to do when this video ends. First, write down the 4 levers. Inner environment, microenvironment, social environment, escape plan. Second, for each lever, write 1 move you can make this week. For your inner environment, maybe you unsubscribe from trash content and choose 1 channel or podcast that actually builds you. For your microenvironment, maybe you clean 1 corner of your room and make it your work zone, and you move your most addictive apps off your home screen. For your social environment, maybe you decide to stop replying instantly to 1 person who always drags you into drama, and you join 1 online space where people are serious. For your escape plan, maybe you choose 1 skill, write a simple 3-month learning plan, and start saving a tiny amount of money each week. You can't fix everything in 7 days, but you can stop telling yourself the story that you are completely powerless. Your environment is powerful, but it is not God. You still have choices. You still have levers. You still have time. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Even here, even now, even in a place that doesn't see your future yet. One day, you'll look back at this environment and realize it was the rough ground where your strongest roots grew.